Well, got to activate the YouTube stream, so that's been fixed now. I still don't like the fact that on YouTube you need to press an additional button in YouTube itself in order to start the screen. It's silly. And let's make sure that I'm visible. There we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Didn't miss all that much, fortunately. We cleared a little bit down here, so there were some pirates draining our generator, so we took care of that. And there were some ortolans, like, well, they look like baby elephants. And, well, they are spying on us for the Republic, and we can't have that, no, can we? Supposedly, the Empire needs 10 soldiers to defeat one of these white Moors. I don't get why, because they're really not that strong. Actually kind of weak. Hopping. Might be a bit much to blast them like that, but that's just need to install the power coupling, and then we should be solid. No. Don't stand so close. Filthy pirates. Easy. Make sure to kill 5 more of these pirates. Just to get that bonus in. Yeah, I don't know. Everything feels much slower now. I've played some Helldivers. Feels like we're just walking on clouds playing this game. It's very relaxing. Let's make our way up, and then we've got bitter rivalries here at the Ortolan Expeditionary Camp. That's going to give us more information about the location of the Sith Spirit. Would be very useful. Well, that, or we can rush towards the deconstruction efforts just to get that within the 24 minutes. That might be a better idea, actually, so we don't need to pick it up again. Still would have preferred if we could just keep the mission or the quest when the time was up, because now it actually gets removed from your quest log. You need to pick it up again because it's supposedly a daily thing. Okay. We would need 600,000 to upgrade the speed of pilot, and we could do that. But I think last time I also said that it might be a good idea to keep some cash to buy the new recipes later on. And let's make sure that.
Task just for you. Of course I'm proud of that.
Good.
Sounds fun.
All of them deal with that. We also have the Trial of the Shadow Killer. going on here. So that is the Camval quest. I think that's in the next area. So maybe one further even. Alright. That shouldn't be too bad.
바로 전문가.
Let's kill the weaklings first. That commando has a lot of health. There we go. So we need to kill 20 of these and destroy 4 communications arrays. Doesn't seem too difficult. Every one of these is a communications array. Groups like this are really going to help us build up that 20 count quick. There. La-di-da-di-da. No decent drops yet. Blast in, get the stuff in, the quick stuff, and just fry the tactician. Is this dropping some decent items? Go! Damaging the Republic. Yes. Yes. Good. Defeated 100 Republic soldiers on Hoth. We're getting there. Oh. So it looks like we really need to hurry up because we only have 6 more minutes to clear this. Which is doable. Three more. And 1 more comm array. So probably make sure that we do that first. This should be a comm array. Yep. Come on. Hurry up with the damage output. Got him. Five minutes remaining. I just need to kill 1 more after this. Get these 2. Yeah, lovely. Goodbye, Aegis Commando. Yeah, we don't get the we don't get special items anymore. We get alien research in this case, so we've got some locked supply crates, and that's for the Knights of the Fallen Empire's expansion, which which is quite a ways away for us. And you're supposed to use that to improve your reliance. To give, they tend to give some nice rewards as well in terms of cosmetics.
Am I the greatest or what?
Yes, Andronicus, you are the greatest. Well done.
I've gotten used to solo jobs.
Okay, so the Ortolan Expeditionary Camp. Yeah, loaded. Our Quesh friends are taking care of things here. And now it's time for us to have a little chat with the Ortolans, because we have a spirit to find. Hello, Ortolans. Baby elephant, baby elephant, let's go. 2. Small but deadly. Yeah. I don't think they're that deadly, to be honest. Oh, maybe the marksman could be. He really tried. And didn't die in 5 seconds. Alright. You are the chief, I take it.
I'm looking for the remains of a ship called the Star Runner, which you took from the distress beacon site.
Yes. No, just this specific slab of us. Knock him through the snow until he squeals. Oh. You've been taken over. Horakmu, right hand of Ludo Quesh, the true Dark Lord. I don't think Ludo Quesh is the true Dark Lord of the Sith, probably just one of the Lords of the Sith. Wait, who?
Could you say that again?
I am Horakmu, Sith Lord at Wars. You will be bound. There must be some
Surely
way.
I can persuade you otherwise. I've never taken no for an answer, and it would be a shame to start now.
Yeah. I do think I can challenge you. Took 5 of Nagasato's assassins to kill you. 5 Nobres, okay. Will take more than words. Do you take me for a slave?
I do no one's bidding but my own.
Look for a temple buried in the snows of Hoth. Oh. Alright, so the personal order of assassins. So he wants us to take revenge on the assassins that killed him. Oh,
Consideration is not enough. I want your word.
Consideration is all we'll get. Cocky spirit. A very cocky spirit. Desecrate the temple, destroy a relic. We can do that. Oh. We'll deal with it. Where is this temple exactly? Probably have to talk to Talos Dralik, the archaeologist, one might say, is assisting our endeavors. Okay, to left outpost. Oh, that was a very brief visit to High Mount Ridge. Yeah, looks like the heroic that we just did just reactivated here because we're past the daily reset.
You did it. We're running on geothermal power now.
Yes.
We blew a circuit when it came on, but that was easily fixed. Did the Hawks prove difficult?
No, they were rather weak.
They proved clumsy and stupid.
Yeah.
I could have fought twice that number.
Probably even 10
I
times
thought as
that
much.
number.
Sith have an extremely high success rate in combat against irregular forces.
I found them to be quite regular forces, to be honest.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to oversee the deployment of our sensors and weapons.
All right.
We've already begun the installation of our defense systems, and we're on schedule to be done before nightfall.
Sir, the Republic frequencies are alive with chatter.
Oh.
They somehow knew we had a power surge just now, so I swept for bugs and I found this. An energy monitor.
Which means...
Do we have a spy or a traitor?
Based on the Republic's internal communications, they had this installed long before we took over this outpost.
So this
I only
was the
looked
Republic's
because the
outpost
Republic chatter
before.
was so obviously shocked by the influx of power. They won't attack here. They'll bomb the main geothermal reactor to black out the entire sector.
Okay, you've got my attention.
It sounds like they figure with us and a lot of pirates all on the same grid, one fatal blow is better than trying to take the reactor over.
They'll have to cut through the Ortolan workers there and the Whitemore pirates, but they're sending Zero Squad snowtroopers. If I were a gambler like the captain here, I'd bet on them.
Well, I believe Zero Squad is about to live up to their name.
My name alone will destroy them.
Yes, I'm sure your confidence will serve you well, my lord. Zero Squad is the Republic's best.
No, it's not.
If you defeat them, just think of the humiliation.
Republic Squad is the Republic's best. That's the specialist forces. And that's also the group that you play as when you go for a trooper. Okay.
The pirates were responsible for tapping the generator.
Yep.
They've been eliminated.
Your superiors were pleased to hear a Sith was involved. Why? So if a non-Sith would have done it, she wouldn't be happy? They have some weird priority. Doctor, I believe you have something to tell me. Another chiss. Okay, so you've got a solution to the cult?
Did you have a scheme in mind?
They use an adrenal secretor for a steady time release supply. Oh. Oh. We've got 4 adrenals. I thought the adrenals that we managed to procure on Quesh would be able to solve this issue already, but
Depends on what you want me to do.
I guess we can do this as well. Okay, kill the pirate, steal their secretor. That's easy.
I suppose I can lower myself to do this.
Good. Good. Okay, so we need to head up again and then go into the geothermal plant. And here I thought we'd be done with High Bridge. A little bit of an installation, kind of large for a geothermal plant. There's lots of open space if I look like this. Yes, I can imagine that this pipeline has to do with the geothermal plant. I don't really get why there's so much open space there. Ooh, it's a multi-stage. We can do multi-stage. That's usually a good way to get some XP. And on curves. What do you mean that didn't go so well? I expect perfection.
I've gotten used to solo jobs.
I guess that's okay. How about you get me some memory plastic?
According to your exacting specifications, Master.
Ah, lovely. Welcome to the Tromper Trags geothermal plant. And if you look right, you will see. And if you take a look on your left, you cannot see what you saw on the right. Yeah, we need 6 more of these adrenal secretors. Make sure to make our way down. They did put down some rather large vehicles. Ah. More, please. Guess the assault droid is not carrying the adrenals because it doesn't need them. So that kind of makes sense. It's a nice detail actually that they didn't add the adrenals to the droids because the droids would not need them. Okay, so much for stage 1. Stage 2, destroy the fuel supply. Don't see any out here, so I'm guessing that's probably further in. Okay, let's head to the kind of bunker, you could say. See if we can find what we need there. My crate. Oh. Oh. I see some Republic scum. I was not expecting your cut here. One down. just make sure that we very quickly deal with these fuel supplies. And we don't have to spend too much time sitting alongside of the puppet Jedi. One more. Okay. Stage 3. Here's stage 3. Overseer. They're all the way over here. Then let's make our way there. Ignore the droid. Oh, there's one. Guess it's not just over there. We'll need to make our way through that void anyway. That's a shame. But at least he's carbonized. It's kind of weird that I'm just thinking about the carbonization. So we've already seen a lot of carbonization in this game, and this is thousands of years before the movies. But in Empire Strikes Back, they are actually testing carbonization. Han Solo, to see if it wouldn't kill Luke Skywalker if they trapped him like that. But based on the information from all these thousands of years before, they should know that carbonization can be survived quite easily. Well, maybe it's because it wasn't a normal carbonizer.
Myself, Master. I think you'll be quite pleased.
One meant for industrial goods. Okay. I need to use the thingamages. Communicator. Come on. Could be a communicator here. Let's deal with these white moors. You will not be bothering us for much longer. Almost. There. We got our personal conquest reward. That's good. Let's see, so we get some companion gifts. Let's keep that satchel closed, but we also get a nice box of Mark V gear. There. That should help. Also looks quite a bit better than what we were wearing. Wasn't too too much of a fan of the whole mantle thing. I think that could work in a different color or maybe a different texture, but the one that we were wearing was just like some kind of fur mantle. Very gaudy. Not a fan. Okay, let's make our way through. Oh, hello, Overseer. I had a moment with your boss, and well, he's gone all quiet. He no longer knows what to say. Ooh, hello. So, for the Hoth droid, destroyed 200 white maw and other hostile rogue droids on Hoth. Ace. We get a lot of achievements like this. Go. So we need to disarm bombs because they are planning on blowing up this geothermal plant. Can't have that. We need this geothermal plant. We don't want our outposts to run out of power, or better said, I don't want to become the battery for the Empire. It's purely my own, purely in my own interests. Huh. We need to kill these guys. Oh, the defense. Okay. There's probably one. There's one over there, I think. Wipe him out. Yep. Use the dark side of the Force. Oops. Okay. So, reduce Force regenerate. Oh right, this is to restore Force very, very quickly. In case you are out of Force powers, you can overload yourself, but it does mean that you'll be recharging less Force. It's more of an emergency. It's very. Okay, that's one. Second one is over there. Hello. Greetings, Striker. Now. Republic's on fire. This is supposedly one of the Republic's strongest forces. Yeah. I'm not buying it. We just pushed him a little with our lightsaber. So all right then, Sergeant. Baby elephant.
Need to evacuate the station. Step away from the console with your hands on your head. I said, step away from the console with your hands on your head.
Okay, interesting. You mind if I butt in?
Please.
Intruders! I've got intruders in the shaft room.
Okay, maybe not the best look for us, but bing. Melting, melting. Thank you, Sergeant. Ooh. Yes, a new helmet. I would like that. Yes, but... we... Why is that not showing up? So... yes. Yeah. Okay, that is kind of spooky. Bit too much, I think. I don't really like this look though, because it makes us look bald, like completely bald. We need to find ourselves a nice little breastplate. And something better than these options, because I don't really like the looks of those either. I've got no call to hurt anyone. Ah, you understand. The Republic is crusading, indeed. So talk quickly.
Reinforcements are on the way. Let's hear what you've got.
You're going to activate the guns? Ooh. I don't really need them. No, I don't think... Because these clowns are going to be in the way.
Imperials will do this job. No one else can be trusted.
Oh, and some chiss, apparently. Extremely low.
Here they are. Get them.
Of course you've got low overhead. You're gonna break for lunch. Okay. Look. Really, these are commandos. Don't make me laugh. Okay, I guess geothermal plant has been saved. Let's report in. think our outpost should be quite safe for now. Yes. Okay, first let's turn in the adrenals to Dr. Oslom.
Liskataka, Yayoska Ukle Yuga Chesko Pukuta.
Good.
Chusa Yomata Chitoya, Asubi
You
Modla
deserve a
Upa.
bonus. Ooh. Sure, yes. That.
I've got the best hardware
Okay, let's
and the
get
best
rid
prices.
of the junk, because we've got a lot of junk. We have a lot of companion gifts. Boots. That. So much stuff. No, we don't use shields, we use focus. That's all good now.
Good hunting.
We're always hunting good. Ooh. Oh, that's a bunch of XP.
It's over. The reactor is secure, but you'll need someone to run it.
Good, good. I arranged for a contingency such as this.
Good.
Command is sending technicians and guards on the next shuttle down. Looks like we're going to be holding some ground after all.
That's all I wanted to do.
This planet should be about winning instead of stalemates.
If you say so, my lord. But let's not talk theory when the real world demands our attention. The captain of Quesh outpost on the glacier requires help. He's been wounded, and his outpost is battling a group of survivalist fanatics called the Hailstorm Brotherhood. You could make the difference.
I'll go at once.
Another bunch of fanatics.
I'll send word.
So we're going from pirates to some kind of cult. Do we really need to mop up everything on this planet? Like these soldiers can make absolutely no progress on it. Kind of ridiculous. So that's going to be where the Cambal quest is. First we've got the Quesh outpost over here. Now Glacial Fissure, which is this whole section, and then we get to Starship Graveyard. That's the Starship Graveyard's the last segment of Hoth. At least main line.
I met the ghost, and he needs me to get inside an ancient temple.
Then it's true. My peers in the service laughed when I said it was on Hoth, but now, yes! It's the only thing that makes sense. Your ghost said he was a follower of Ludo Quesh, and that Naga Sadow's assassins killed him. Sith, do you realize what you've done?
What have I done exactly?
This must be the greatest discovery since my mentor, Orsilio Gan, unearthed the wing of Naga Sadow's own fighter on Yavin 4. We're talking about the fabled Sadoween, Naga Sadow's personal order of assassins, myth made real. Don't worry, I'll get you inside.
Good.
I've been
Good.
circumventing the security of ancient tombs since I was old enough to hold a data spike in a pair of pliers.
Glad to hear it.
Let me just gather up my equipment here. All right, let's go.
Do you also happen to know where it is? Because that is kind of key for doing this. Guess not. Well, at least he's coming along now, so we've got a new little companion. Let's give him some
That's quite the gift. Thank you.
gifts, because that cleans up nicely. And
Most useful. Most useful indeed. Most useful. Most useful indeed.
yeah,
Most useful. Most useful indeed.
Influence gain large. Okay. He likes cooking spice.
That's quite the gift. Thank you.
Not what I expected. Right, so we can start walking around with Talos Drellic for a bit. We'll have to switch to Chem if we want to do his quest in a minute. But that's okay. Now, Captain F. About the Whiter. Ooh. See, we also have a droid that wants to talk to us. Let's... Okay, it's an urgent forthcoming intel. Tell me. Okay. So there is some kind of monetary force behind the White Moor. The harvesting spice. I thought we're on a desert, on a snow planet, not a desert planet.
What are the pirates doing with their ill-gotten wealth?
Weapon purchases. That makes sense. Sure, we'll deal with it.
No point in letting the pirates sell all that spice.
Get some of that for Eric. Okay, Sergeant Kaysen. Another chiz. So many chiz. Okay, enemy hostiles massing in an ice field. What a brick stop.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Military mercenary. Okay. Wiped out an entire planetary defense force during a coup. Not bad. Cool.
You can still fight back.
Yeah, we can deal with them. Are you too busy with the Brotherhood and the Republic, which are two forces that you also want me to solve? So now we're really going to be dealing with every single
I am your Sith.
force on this planet. Okay, so kill some of them and destroy the supply caches. Easy. Easy. Then, Captain S.
Please return to the medical bay. You may further injure yourself by walking.
Why, thank you.
I heard you the first 5 times. Now be silent. I have an outpost to defend. So, you made it past the pass in the mountains?
Yep.
I'm surprised the Hailstorm Brotherhood let anyone through.
Yeah, also Captain Rivas.
Your old friend is alive and well. Hoth is turning our way.
Revar. It is too long since I've heard from him. Apparently not doing so well he could send a fighting force. We've been cut off from the other outposts
We
by the
are the
Hailstorm
fighting
Brotherhood,
force.
a cult of madmen in the White Moor pirates. You see this wound? Dressed it with seasonings from the rations when we ran out of colto. In a few days, we'll be eating boot leather to survive.
There's no glory in dying. Can you make it back to another outpost?
No retreating. I've spent too long in this ice patch to be driven off by some half-dressed freaks.
Okay.
Besides, they track us and attack. The Hailstorm Brotherhood are lying in wait in a pass between hills near here. You may be able to find them and wipe them out. Could you do this? Could you face the Brotherhood?
I'm sure we can.
I will break their ranks and send them screaming.
Yes. Turn their ambush against them and cut them down as they flee. Then, when you have the bodies piled... curse it, another stitch.
Sir, I did say you need to be on bed rest.
Very well. The Brotherhood like to use downed speeders as bait. They should be easy enough to find. Good hunting.
Okay, so we need to find ourselves some downed speeders. Easy. Deal with the cultists. This doesn't sound too hard to me. So we've got the Lumley Spice over here. We've got More lonely spies, more lonely spies. This is where the ambushes are, supposedly. Is it? Oh, it's down in the chasm. Okay. Need to go over here so that we can go down into the chasm. Then we can deal with the spice. That's also the way to the Assassin Temple. That's good. Let's trigger some ambushes first. Because this might give us a follow-up to go over here. Okay, we're looking for some speeders. There's one.
By order of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
Do more of those groups and then we should be done. There's another one. Talos is not going to be as strong as Chemis at this point. We could take that into consideration.
Desist by order of the Imperial Reclamation Service.
Means I might need to be a little bit careful about attacking champions.
Excellent work, if I do say so myself.
Oh yes, you do say so yourself. That is quite the thing. Yes. We can do the brick stompers. Let's see how good Talon is in the relic. With 20 brick stompers, 7 supplies. That just sounds like the previous heroic mission, to be honest. Only with supplies instead of communication. Crystal waste. There we go. Oh, they're just normal enemies.
Are you okay?
Totally fine. Yeah, he's gonna die from the docks. And this little shot. Galactic Rampage. Defeat non-player opponents throughout it. Okay, so we just needed to do some kills. That is fine. That should be nice. Gotta be careful with these because they can really start hammering. If we let them. Darkness. Well, at least we don't have to rush again like last time. Right. The group. takes care of that. Ooh, hello. Schematic or ice scrabbler. Okay. Oh, that is a world boss. Let's not trigger the world boss. I don't think it's a good idea to trigger the world. Up, yeah, this is a tricky bit because there's going to be multiple elites here and strong. So we'll deal with the strong first, then probably the Echoes. Yeah, could be we need to do that. I wouldn't like that strong to get out of the way though. Bubble up. And focus fire.
I still remember some of my combat training.
Eesh, that is a lot of damage. Buckling again. It's a good thing we've got that bubble. Okay. And the heals. Carlos is not healing for that much just yet. So this is probably also the hardest bit of this mission, if I remember correctly. Very dangerous group. Well, we should be okay. The multiple full autos that does it. There. That's a lot less credits than I thought we would get. And we just need 2 more after this one, so we can do those 2 and do those 4 boxes, and that could take care of this. Oh, hello. Really? I wasn't looking for a Sith opera collection, to be honest. Yeah. Just gotta stay focused. See if we can do this one without getting too close.
Wanchi Kospa Tota Ulia, Chobit E Kafstuan, Dileji Hulo Kuta.
Yeah, that deals with that operation. That wasn't too bad. Let's make sure to switch to chem.
I'll await your goal.
Because we're gonna head into the Ice Spine Lab. For the Trial of the Shadow.
Guiban.
And peace has returned. Hello, Tauntauns. Oh, that's a regular white fine. Let's take a right in a moment and we should be there. Hello. Oh no, not the elevator boss. The dreaded elevator boss. He's still alive. Then
entering storehouse 0026. Antiquities, Tulak Order.
Sash.
Patai Guibanist. Ni fragais fraujan. Kup painana. Hausaip. Sai uran sasayan.
You will feel her bones crunch beneath your teeth. No, you can't because she's no longer among us. Well, she's in you for some reason.
This is too much of a coincidence.
Yep.
Panasips swe quiquai in papa vervao ureri.
Yeah, so most likely she has been influencing you, Ken, to force you to go here. Let's see what happens here.
Note to self. If my apprentice's Deshant fails to submit after the transfer, the bones of Tulak Hoth could prove a useful bargaining chip.
Companies and Niman.
What are you waiting for? Take them and let's get out of here.
Afinamen.
What do you mean you can't?
Alfrost no job. Diabulus afstop fara.
Oh, so you're incapable of doing so. Yeah, but you can't let her weaken.
Whatever you do, you can't let Zash take control.
Because you also can't leave your master's remains. Yeah, that's the whole issue. So, I guess this is a very important choice on whether we want Zash to come forth or... But I think it's probably better to give Kem the ability to choose for himself.
It's no matter to me either way.
Ah, that's better. I can think so much more clearly now. Thank you.
Kenval will tear you apart, and I look forward to watching.
Now, there's no need to be bitter. This is my storehouse. You may have anything here you want. Now, let's go back to the ship, shall we? I don't know how long Kem will be weakened, and I have lots of reading to catch up on.
I don't see anything in this storehouse that will be of particular interest to us. Yeah, so she tricked Cam so that she could become stronger, get control back. Smart. Quite smart. Which can be tricky, because she can become quite a threat to us again. We really need to get our hands on an apprentice of our own. Which is being trained. Taking a while. Okay. We need to return to Captain Heath, and we need to see about the alumni spot. Okay, lovely. Vitalis. We need to find our way down there to get to the Sadoween Temple Ruins. Temple Ruins of Nagasadao. I didn't think Nagasado went to Hoth, but I could be mistaken. Da-da-da-da. La-la-la-la-la-la. You've got that path over there that leads all the way over to that. But we want to get the path that leads down. Thank you very much.
Please use all products only as intended.
Yeah, I still don't know what he's suggesting there. Like we use the products not in the way they're intended to be used. Huh. What kind of creature does he think we are? Dun, dun, bum, bum. Go Southern Crevasse. I need to find that alumni spice. Probably some kind of containers holding it, I think. And they also wanted us to deal with these hailstone warriors, so we'll do that at the same time. Really, Talos? Defeated 100 enemies with Talos as your oh, good. Lovely. These hailstone warriors are nothing. Really. Nothing fancy at all. Don't see any of the spice stores yet. Oh, that. Ah, there. That is nasty. That is quite hard to see. Okay. Now that we know what they look like. That should help. Okay. Ooh, an inert growth. Let's have a look at that. I wonder how that plant survives in an environment like this. I don't think this type of biome is capable of sustaining all that much life.
Just let me at them.
Okay, Talos, go ahead. Well, you said just let me at them. Let you at them. They don't do anything with this opportunity. Such a waste. Wipe them out. All of them. Okay, should be coming up to the temple in a moment. Food crate. We're not here for food crates. Wait, that is rude. You don't see me throwing you up into the air. Silly. Alright then, Talos, you said you could escort us in here. About time for you to start paying your dues. So tell me, where do we go from here? Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. I thought they would be living assassins, not droid assassins. I mean, that does explain why they're still alive, but the Massassi are also quite long-living, so... We've gone with that. Want us to kill the droids. Knew it. I knew it. And the scorch marks on the floor told quite a telling story. Level 63. Now we're getting somewhere. We need just one more, so let's just deal with this one. Keepers of the past. Very elaborate door. How does this open? Ooh. Oh, that's not good. Use some kind of canister. Here's a method
Looks like a
of
simple
reversing.
pulley job. I just need to... Give me a moment.
Okay. I'll give you. Perfect. Never yet. You. The power of the dark side. This is a little bit dangerous. We don't have any heals coming in from towers. Oh, okay. Not as problematic as I thought it'd be. Hello, is it open yet?
Oh, I am too excited. Every time I open a new tomb, like watching a flower blossom. So many wonders. Unbelievable. These look like the catacombs. The rest of the temple must have been destroyed by the elements. The great and secret order of Naga Sadow's assassins, the Sadoween. This is where they came to die when their bloody work was done.
So much history. It almost seems wrong to destroy it.
Yeah.
Please. I know the ghost wants this all destroyed, but let me at
I'm
least
not a
take
fan
some
of people
audio
destroying
recordings.
historical
Obliterate all
objects.
this history? Why? We'd be orphaning ourselves. A culture needs the hand of the past to guide it.
Yeah. Well, even if you don't agree with what that historical object is showing, it can still be a very educational thing. Like, it tells you more about what the people were like in those days. You can't judge them based on your current knowledge. You can, but you judge people in the situation that we were in.
Take your record and make it extra thorough.
Whoops.
Thank you. It shouldn't take too long. There. That's the last piece. Just tell me when it's over.
Yep. Storytellers. It has to be done.
Excellent work, if I do say so myself.
They derive no pleasure destroying these relics.
Yes, my lord.
Two.
Ready when you are.
At least they all look the same, so I guess there's a little bit of comfort in that. Stay. relic. Gotta be more of the normal. Need at least 2 more. I think that's the main thing here. Probably need to destroy as well, but oh, did we just walk past them? I think we did. Because everything is blue here. Bit hard to see. Come on, just one more. There's one. Destroy the prime relic. It's kind of like a big statue, it looks like. What are these? These are gorgeous pieces of art, like trying to show that they're holding up the art. Really cool. Well, at least there's a bigger one over there, so it's not that bad. Okay, lightning against rock. Someone did not play poker.
That's the last of them.
My lord, that droid, didn't we already defeat it?
Excellent. Thank you, Sith, for your help.
You can take over droids?
Fascinating. How is this possible? He doesn't appear to be technological.
To see those pawns of Naga Sadao crushed, their graves defiled. Normally, I'd consider myself above revenge, but this pleases me.
You found a new toy.
I like your old puppets better. More lifelike.
I find Naga Sadao's droid aesthetic somewhat lacking myself.
Yep.
Ghost. Never in a million years.
The Star Runner may be found in the belly of the mighty Super Dreadnought Star of Coruscant, in the graveyard of ships.
Okay. Okay.
I landed it there for safekeeping after I crushed its foolish captain. There, you will find me.
I know the place, but it's swarming with pirates. White Moor, I think they're called.
Yeah, we
not exactly connoisseurs of the historical.
I need that ghost's power to defeat Darth Thanaton.
I wait expectantly for your arrival.
Good. You will see me shortly.
Unbelievable. One minute it's walking around good as new, and the next...
Yep.
Oh, there's better equipment for analysis at the base near here. It's on the way to the ship graveyard, if you'll follow me.
Frost Wake Outposts. Yeah, it's going to be over there, but we first need to finish up everything around here. The Brotherhood. Back to Thesh Outpost. Going to talk to Captain F. Do. It is getting a bit crowded here. Huh.
I found the Hailstorm Brotherhood you spoke of. The pass is clear.
Yep.
Is that so? Glad to hear their bodies are finally getting colder. Those maniacs have laughed at us for far too long. But here's something they don't know. We found out where they hide.
Is it the very large structure that
in an
is...
open-air fortress cut out of the ice, not far from here? I guess caves were too easy. They obey what their beloved Master Sav tells them to.
Master Sav?
He's their legend, a man who can survive anywhere. Kill the head of their little personality cult, and the body will fall apart.
Yeah, because then he did not manage to survive anywhere. How, is he a Jedi?
He's got Master in his name. Is he on the Jedi Council, or is it just a nickname?
We assume he doesn't use the Force, or else he wouldn't be able to teach his skills to so many. He's tapped into something in the human body, which makes him and his followers plenty dangerous. If you go into that ice fortress, don't give him any chances.
Teaching them special body techniques, exercises? Is it a fitness club?
Criminals, no matter how hardy, will not defy our empire.
Good. Once he and his followers are scattered, we'll be able to get what we need shipped here from Dawn Base. Until then, we'll hold out. There's no way this filth will win through attrition. When you kill him, you let him know what a mistake he made, leaving me alive.
Ah, you mainly made the mistake of attacking the Empire. Eventually he would have had to face a Sith. I don't think he would survive a lot of Sith encounters. We have a Brother Ghoul, Champion of the Hillstorm Brotherhood, accepting all challengers in the test of. I think that's probably a champion class. I'm sure we can do that with Talos at the moment. Brother Ghoul. 92,000. We can try. Very likely to carbonize. Bit. Hey, he has a lot of health. Okay, let's make sure that we do a lot of damage. At least he doesn't do a lot of damage. Though that carbonize is make sure that the dots stay up. It's doable. Probably would go faster if we were to use a buff of some sort, like a stim. But it's fine. Okay, something is triggering the affliction to lengthen. Is that because we're doing crits or something? Oh, that could very well be. Some more crits then.
I still remember some of my combat training.
Oh, good Talos. Very good. Okay, 3/4 of the way. Almost there. Little bit more. Do better. Didn't think we would be able to do that with Talos so easily, but I guess I was mistaken.
Such power. You humble me.
That wasn't too bad. Do we have a nice thing? We do. Okay. Good.
Just set me at them.
Let's make our way into the fortress. We do also still need to clear the spice, so I'm hoping that this way we can get some spice cleared first.
Excellent work, if I do say so myself.
I guess not, because that does not lead all the way down into the chasm. Okay, we'll just have to make our way. Go across, then take a left, and then go down, and then we'll take a left to go north into the chasm. See if we can very quickly do this. Someone is facing Brother Gould as well. Yeah, that's a major downside of Hoth. It is a very big planet with loads of spots where absolutely nothing happens. Which means that you need to traverse long periods of time just like this, which I guess happened a lot more with older MMOs. Like World of Warcraft had that as well, but then eventually they introduced flying mounts, which I think helps. I don't think this game would be very suited to flying. It's not built for it, Okay. Well, that one. We are looking for spice container. 3 to be exact. That's 1.
Just set me at them.
Two. And the last one. Come on. Okay, and now we get to go back up to the fortress. Which is just the same way, but in reverse. Ooh, got a blue item from that? Sniper rifle. That would be nice if we were playing the Agent, but we're playing the Inquisitor. teeth. Finger right. How are we doing? We don't have any info on the White Moor yet. Whoop! Big cat. Very big cat. Good thing we're quicker than the big cat. This group again, guess they reinforced.
Take that!
We'll just do it again. Yeah. That is how we roll. He's standing over his own fort.
Just let me at them.
Alright. Charge! There you are. I was wondering where all the fortifications were. It is a fortress after all. Also an interesting fortress structure, because it forces everybody to take this route. Which means that you could theoretically start placing people up there on the ledges and use that to inflict a lot of damage to any invader forces. I don't see them do that. Done. I'm not going to waste my lightning on you. Not worthy of my time.
I still remember some of my combat training.
Ooh, a level 61 girdle. Oh, it's defense. Never. That's a waste. We get a nice blue drop, but no. It's a silly tank item. Come on. You know. Oh, this group got it. All done. turret type gear, also absorption defense. So we do get some nice blues, but it's all defense gear. All for tankies. If I remember correctly, you also had to give your companions gear in the original version of this game. They removed that so that all the companions would just have a steady progression. It was a very interesting system. You could give your companions certain items just to improve its strength. Also meant that you had to craft very good gear for your companions as well, which can be quite the time sink.
It seems you have some skill, stranger. You are not the effete
Aren't
little
you
warriors
cold?
they usually send our way. I suppose you were
This-
also the one who slew so many in the White
This
Ridge
is
Hills.
quite an extreme form of cold exposure. Yes.
Our men are dead, buried in the snow. I'm here.
I had expected more hatred from a foe we have beaten and starved. But perhaps you are not from the outpost, are you? No. Them I know. You are something different. You do as I do. You compete to out-compete. For you, I have a challenge.
What sort of challenge?
I speak of the crypt, where only the truly strong dare fight. Its fog will soak you through in seconds and steal all warmth from your body. It is then we discover who we truly are. Join me in battle, one against one, fighting for our lives. Nothing is more pure in this world or any other.
I don't think we really need them. We mainly need them gone.
I think I'll just kill you now.
Yeah.
I think not.
I think yes.
I'm an archaeologist, not a fighter.
Was that a Star Trek quote? I'm a doctor, not a fighter. I'm a doctor, not an engineer. Goodbye, Master Sav. You are no more. Return. Frostwig. To the iceberg, not to Frostwig. That comes after. Hello? What is that doing here? Droid.
The
Okay,
spice has
B2?
been destroyed, and the pirates along with it.
Appreciation is plentiful. Ah, good. So, well, maybe you can try selling the
Pirates had a
spice.
good idea. The Empire should think about getting into that market.
Sure, the Empire could use the credits.
Master Sav is dead. I found him in the ice fortress and cut him down.
Then the Brotherhood will be broken. Their cult of personality has lost its savior. I will contact Dornbase to send supplies to us. It won't be long before we clear out the Brotherhood's remnants. But Master Sav was just one of many. Soon we'll go after the big game. Boss Undro, Ellis Tarn, and the other Whitemore kingpins.
How do I get
good.
into this?
Admiral Hoth is going to order an attack on key Whitemore members. But I don't know when or how.
So we just need to
Fixer
get to the
308
Admiral.
at Zerek Outpost would have the details. The outpost's in the ship graveyard, prime Whitemore turf. If anyone's come up with a way to hammer the pirates right off this rock, the Fixer would know. Give her a try.
All right. We'll make our way there. After we clean up all of this junk that we're finding. Here.
For the Empire.
Okay, so let's take the outpost speeder, and that's going to bring us to Wake Outpost, I think.
Please use all products only as intended. Displaying all authorized destinations.
Low-level stims. Okay. Oh, that's much quicker than normal speeder. I do think that this speeder should, or you should be able to upgrade your own speeder to the same speed as this one. I think that would be very nice. Would also make things more interesting for races. More speed means it's harder to steer. Right, we have arrived. Wake Outpost. Over on the starship graveyard. Some people. Okay, the captain of a ship. Another chess-speaking hut. Down over 60 Imperial fighters.
By all means, continue.
Oh, please don't. Okay. What are they up to then? Oh, could be trouble.
No good can come of this.
To have the Jedi here on Hoth. Must be something. I'll unravel this.
I am your Sith.
I'll be fine. It's a Jedi battle master, not a Sith battle master. He's probably afraid of hitting us with a lightsaber.
My lord. One glance at your impressive stature, and our men will know that we've nearly won Hoth.
Fill me in on the situation.
Our recovery proceeds wonderfully.
Right.
With only the minor problem of morale. On top of pirates and the Republic, our boys battle sub-zero temperatures, blizzards, frostbite, the list goes on. But you can boost their morale.
I thought I already did.
What better way to warm up and invigorate the men than by rescuing supplies from the ship graveyard?
There's nothing like a strong drink to put fire in a man's spirit.
Regrettably, our funds don't allow for such indulgences.
Okay.
How about it? Recover the supplies from the shipyard? Emerge a legend of the Empire?
If you insist.
Me what to do.
Simply beat our competitors to the ship graveyard. Liberate valuables from the wreckage and deliver them to Captain Kanan. Then we'll have more than enough provisions to weather the storm.
Yeah, mainly drinks, alcohol, booze. Well then, Pixar 308, I believe you had something to share.
Admiral, this seems like the most opportune window we'll get. All I need is the go-ahead.
At least with my approval. Pixar, you may brief the volunteers and commence with the mission. Over and out.
My lord, just who I was expecting. I'm Fixer 308. We've been tracking you since we heard about your success with the Talls.
What do you have for me?
We've been hitting the Wide Maw hard lately. Enough so that they've called a meeting of their gangs. The loss of the power station was a bigger blow than we thought. Every one of their gangs will be represented. We intend to get you into that meeting and have you capture or kill everyone present.
That's good.
The hard part is getting there.
Guards and walls have never kept me out before.
Yeah.
That part of the plan I trust to you. But there's more.
What is it?
The shuttles of the leader's trusted captains will have the meeting's coordinates programmed into their computers.
So we need to find a
What
shuttle.
you need to do is find a lieutenant with a shuttle, kill him, and get his access card to steal his ship. Once you get access to the shuttle, fly it to their hideout, track down the gang leaders, and take them out. Can you do that?
All things are possible through the Force.
Good. Here's a dossier on the leaders you'll be terminating. Side
There is a
files indicate,
simple list of
given
the people you'll be killing.
some of them
Lovely.
may surrender. It's up to you. Lastly, if you find an opportunity to search their files, take it. There's no telling what secrets these malcontents have hidden away.
Malcontents. Such a nice word. Alright.
Here we are. Now, I have to analyze this droid, but your friend said they'd be here if you needed them. I believe the ghost said he was in the Dreadnought. Best go there if you wish to find him.
Does that mean that Talos is not available right now? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, back to Cam. But then again, maybe back to Ashara, because Ashara needs to... We need to level up Ashara. What is this? Okay, so we need to have... Wait, there's apparently a mining accident going on here. Some sorts. So this is the starship graveyard with like this ship torn in pieces. There's a dreadnought lying over here somewhere. The big find is over there. If that's the heroic that probably want to get done. Well, that doesn't seem too big of an issue. Still a long ways away. Greedy white moles. That seems kind of double. Huh. Cruel white mole. Oh, they're not that bad. Don't see anything else here. It's just a stroll in the... well, not the park. Stroll in the ice. Oh. Okay. That is a dynamic event. Let's just move on. There. We need to find ourselves an access card from a lieutenant. And we need to find ship parts. Oh, okay.
I'm the best duelist in my class.
Oh, then deal with them, Ashar. Less talking, more stabbing. Okay, no ship parts. There it is. La 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 la.
Jedi doesn't fear death.
Oh, there's our access card. Very good. I guess that is the shuttle that I'm taking. We could do that. Just make sure that this lieutenant doesn't attack us.
Come on.
Oi! Joe, what are you doing? Stabby stab. Use the pointy end. Okay, we have found the location of the Whitemore leaders. I guess they have their own little outpost with their own bunker. Let's see if we can clean up this planet. There's just a few pirates. Nothing too serious.
You sure you'll be all right?
Yeah. Didn't trigger on free chain. Oh. Oh, sure we did. And more. We want to get rid of all of these Whitemores. They're taking up far too much of our time, and of the Empire's time. The Empire has bigger fish to fry. You pirates. Like getting this war going against the Republic.
Take it easy.
What the? Did he just jolt me? Interrupted my ability. That's rude. And that's another bonus done. Easy XP. We're almost at their leaders. Surely that should be easy enough to get through. All of these pirates have been quite weak. Even the elites. These executioner droids are also just barely registering. Okay, there we go. This time. Just who I wanted to talk.
We've heard enough alarms. The time has come to move our base of operations to Lorimar.
Ooh, too late.
Why go to Lorimar when nothing can reach us here? The guards will handle whatever intruders at the door.
No, they won't.
I don't think so.
I don't know who you think you are, but you made a bad mistake opening this door.
Esa silgo terbena ser zet lakata.
Really? You're just gonna do it like that?
I owe you nothing but a swift death.
Honestly, these leaders are even weaker than their men.
Force be with us.
Boss Andro is weak, I'm saying. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. And the Empire had such problems facing them.
As you said, there were a few bumps, but they've been smoothed out.
I wouldn't have wanted to see what they'd do to me once I contacted Korriban and told them I got a Sith Lord killed. So the White Maw finally falls. I wonder, was this the nerve center of their operation, or are their valuables hidden elsewhere?
I found a place called Lorimar in their databanks. It's likely their stash is there.
Yep.
Lorimar. I wonder if that has to do with the inventor, Lorimar. He was quite a droid maker before he vanished a decade or so back. We should probably send a salvage team to investigate. But seeing as you trusted me with this information, I think I'll mark the area as unsecured until you're finished with it. That way the reclamation service doesn't get first crack.
Good.
That's kind of you.
Don't mention it. Especially not where internal security might be listening. Thank you. I doubt I could have trusted someone else to bring this operation to a close.
Breaking the Maw complete. To Lorimar for the spoils of artillery. It's in the north of the starship graveyard. Make our way back to the shuttle. We can finally head into the Dreadnought then. See if we can clean up Hoth. That'd be nice. But the heroic might take a little bit longer. There we go, we're almost outside. Yes, yes. Can't wait to get off this icy rock. We still need to find some more ship parts.
Come on.
Start up over here. Do more. The icy road to victory.
Force be with us.
And there's another one. Okay. Come on. Didn't die from our lightning ring ability? it. Okay, so that just needs to be given to Frostbite Outposts. Let's see, we've got the Fallen Dreadnought, which would give us the spirit that we so desperately need to defeat Darth Thanaton. And probably also the last spirit we need to defeat Darth Thanaton. Yeah. I'm not sure. This might be the last planet of Acts 2. Could be. Okay, the Star of Coruscant. So this is part of a dread. Huge ships. Guess a bit like a Star Destroyer. Guess we killed the Deveronian. They're a species that look a little bit like demons. With little horns on their head and a reddish, red brownish skin, I guess. Why is this ship also infected with White Maw? I thought we cleared out the White Maw by killing their leaders. Guess we're on cleaning duty. Clean up duty awaits. I think I go across and then to the right. Get to the cargo bay. We can avoid that group. Yes. Alright. The cargo bay of the Star Coruscant. What? That's not how we do things here. Kalish? What are these Kalish doing here? That's not the White Maw. These are assassins. Are these ancestors of the assassins of Nagasadao? They can't be. Could be part of that order, I guess. But different race. Okay. We're not showing the dark side on our skin. Oh. Show dark side corruption. Oh, that is quite something. Okay, that might be a bit too much. Yeah. Let's not show that. The Sons of Kaylee. All of these executioners they get through. What? Did he just punch me and did that throw me back like a few meters? That's a lot of force. Ashara, what are you doing? Useless. Have you learned nothing? Oh, God. Okay, we're slowly getting there. There we go. There's the sarcophagus. Now, Horak.
My savior and avenger, my heart is light, almost as if I were alive again. You have a gift. The way you and your apprentice cut through my guardians was most satisfactory.
What was the point of having them attack us? Haven't we already proven ourselves to you?
I am sorry, but I have always been vain, and surrender is not a pill I swallow easily.
Yeah, the feeling is mutual.
Attempts on my life are not a pill I swallow easily.
Surely a Sith must be used to fending off unwanted attacks. Or have the Sith become soft since my time?
No, we're used to it.
Before you perform the ritual, promise me that you will release me when your enemies are defeated, and you no longer need my power. Seal the promise with your blood, and I will submit willingly to your control.
I don't make promises to the likes of you.
I won't be taken easily.
Yes, you will. You might not like this, Ashara, but... I will not start cutting myself for a spirit.
Take it easy.
Especially one as weak as this. You will give me your strength. Will add it to my own. Yeah, you are consumed. That deals with Horak Mu. Oh! These Khalif really wants to die. Yikes. I don't think we'll be completing Hoth completely today. Looking at the time, still need to make our way out. And then we still have, I guess, Lorimar we can do. Not sure about the Jedi. Try. Do-do-do-do. Right. Left, pick a right. Star of Coruscant. Quite a few quests that lead here for the different classes. Sith Warrior over there. So the Agent next to the Inquisitor entrance. So they all have something to their own respective storylines. They're running, I'm running over here. There we go. Another group. Why can't you just let me leave this dreadnought in peace? All I want. Just wanted to leave. No, you had to stand in my way. Understand that you will die a most painful death. Okay. Then we can make our way to Lorimar, and then we'll probably call it after that. I think we'll do the big find, the heroic. They are just daily missions, so they're not that important in the great scheme of things.
Come on.
We want to at least get our hands on the reward for clearing up. I am a Sith, not a janitor. Way through the crashed freighter.
Come on.
Yeah, I think Hoth is probably one of my least favorite planets in this game. Just too empty. Even with the dynamic quests, it feels too big at times. I guess I understand that is how Hoth is supposed to feel, but it doesn't make it all fun as it needs to be. We should probably... There we go. Lorimar. Oh, gold watches. I'm here for my reward. Don't suppose you have my reward for me? I guess you don't know that you were supposed to give me the reward because I killed your leaders. Let's just blast our way through it. Droids. It's all droids. At least for most of them. Yeah. Liver. Good. Such a cult. So empty. Filled with nothingness. Come on, show out your skill with this. You. Almost there. Curious to see what is guarding this place. Besides all of these sentry droids, there's probably going to be something a bit more powerful. Okay. You more?
Friends at Andronicus? I can imagine him living in a cave.
What, you think these droids are friends of Andronicus? That's what you're going with, Ashara. I knew Andronicus has some questionable friends, but this is not exactly what I thought would be his kind of people. Oh, there we go. The HRRM5 Elite Scavenger Droid. That is obviously guarding this cache. Oh, hello.
I am Heavy Resource Recovery Machine 5. I will not allow you to open the cases. Do you understand?
Heavy Resource Recovery Machine. But I'm in the gang!
I'm a member of the White Maw.
No exceptions are made for White Maw members. Step away from the cases. Neutralization mode engaged.
Ah, right, so hard to give a good lie. Oh. Hit the floor with this. We better get some good compensation here. Well, that's some credits. It's opened. Let's need to return to the fixer over here. Clean things up.
Charge! Tear him to shreds!
We're under attack! Drive the scum back!
Oop. You can fight the White Maw yourself this time. I'm gonna keep doing your work for you. It would be a... There you are, Captain Kanan.
Captain Kanan, I've recovered these supplies from the ship graveyard. I've been told you need them.
Finally. Been weeks without working equipment. Now if we could only get a decent meal. I'd shake your hand, but I'm sick as a dog. The cold may freeze mucus, but it sure doesn't kill germs. Hoth's a little warmer, thanks to you.
At least your belly's not done. Level 64. Closer and closer to cap.
I went to the pirates' hideout. I found this neural chipset for a battle droid. I think Lorimar designed it.
Well, the stamp seems consistent with his work. Wait, it's brilliant.
What?
He's solved the traditional limitations of a chipset brain.
Which are?
Hold on a moment, I need to make a call. Admiral, we've recovered a battle droid neural chipset from the White Maw. It's the advancement we've been waiting for.
From the White Moor? What are they doing with tech like that?
Yeah, what are they doing with that like that? Well, they were hoarding.
They had it hidden in the last known location of the inventor Lorimar.
Lorimar? That would make sense. His robotics always were top-notch.
It's a quad-photonic neural chipset, Admiral. If you put this in a battle droid, it'll think on its feet better than most humans. It could change the course of the war.
Get on it.
Let me stall you. Get that chipset to the technicians.
It'll be done immediately.
I'll alert the reclamation service to the Lorimar area. There's no telling what else might be there. As for you, I think I were on vacation. Somewhere warm.
Well, yes, I definitely don't mind leaving this behind. Need to drone base, I guess, because this cleans up this area. Get to our ship's airlock. So we can finally leave this planet behind. Get rid of the relic. Onwards to the space station. Let's make our way on here. I think we should have all the power we need to finally face Darth Snap.
Oh, my lord, I hope to catch you before you left.
Oh.
I have resigned from the service.
Why is that?
The military just isn't the best use of my talents. I feel I could serve the Empire better by helping you. If you'll let me.
Yeah, that seems.
I can always use another lover of the strange. It would be
A lover of the strange.
I promise I won't let you... Wait, you will? Great! Great! Thank you. You won't regret it. I have military training, rifles, small arms, grenades, and I am the best in the galaxy at finding rare artifacts, if I may say so.
You may say
The
so.
ship's getting crowded. Are you sure we can use him?
Yeah, we can use him.
I promise I won't let you down.
Good. Very good. We have another companion on board, Talos Drelic, from the Reclamation Service. Joined us. Excellent. I think this is probably a good place to end it for this week, for today. So if you had fun coming along for doing the Hoth storyline today, we're going to be continuing the Inquisitor storyline next time. See if we can finally defeat Darth Thanaton once and for all. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.